and we are talking about the two big villains who have been ruling the TV for the last couple of weeks and a month, I would say, more than a month. But today we are talking about Penguin and Agatha all along, two villains from Marvel and DC. Both got a series, kind of very similar storylines if you like look deeper into it, but still quite fun. And both of them actually delivered. Where I personally had zero expectations from both of them, so that's quite a a testament to it. But I'm Nora Prince, joined by Nolan the Batman, Sahil, and Rohit, and we are in society. If you enjoy this, for some more geeky content, subscribe to the channel, like, share, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments and in the chat. We'll be taking your thoughts in the discussion throughout. But what's your view, guys? How's everything? How's the super fandom? How's pop culture? Sahil, after a long time,
Yeah, after a long, long, long time.
he's happy.
Uh, I don't know. Okay, I have I already have a disappointing news. I didn't even watch Penguin. I just watched Agatha all along. Being a typical Marvel fanboy.
Arey.
So I thought Agatha was just 6 episodes. So I was like, I started watching it and I realized it was 9 episodes. So couldn't get time to like finish Penguin. I barely finished like, Agatha last night. But I'm glad I did that. I don't know how you guys have been able to watch that like every week, like once a week. I think every episode had a good cliffhanger. At least 6 to 7 of them had very good cliffhangers. So yeah, I don't
So
know
they
how you guys
released
managed to.
first two or three episodes. First two
Two,
Okay,
together,
two episodes
okay,
came out
two
together.
together, then one each week,
yeah,
and the last two episodes together.
yeah. The first one didn't even have a cliffhanger. Like the second one had the cliffhanger. The first one did not.
Yep.
And but yeah, could not finish Penguin. Sorry, I'll watch it again maybe like this week and then give my views on it. But today I'm only here for Agatha
So that will be for members only. So if you want to
and
become
also
member,
for Twin.
but what about you, Batman?
Uh,
You
did I
were
not
up
show up?
for that Tyson versus
Oh
Paul.
God, dude,
Oh yeah,
that
he
was so
was.
irritating. That was so irritating, man. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning to watch it. Went through all the fights which I did not get up for, and when it reached the point for Tyson's fight to come out, to start, Netflix crashed.
Hey, did that Indian guy won?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
he
he
won.
won.
Neeraj Goyat. Yeah, he won.
I was like a half. I had just woken up. I was like half asleep while that fight was going on.
But I saw some like highlights. Like it didn't even look like
Arey,
a match. Like it was so one-sided.
it was not. Arey, it looked staged completely because Jake
Hmm.
Paul Tyson ran out of stamina after the second or the third round, and Jake Paul's hitting him and hitting him and hitting him, and he's not even phased, man. He's like, and he's not phased. It's like one hook, and Jake Paul could have gone out, got knocked out. Like I seen like two, three openings he had, he did not take it. So it feels staged.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And then people on Twitter are like releasing like a script or something. Apparently there was a script or something that they followed.
Interesting. But it's always a script, right? It's a whole a marketing gimmick. Like
No,
Mm,
but boxing is
yeah,
not
it
scripted, right? That is
boxing is not
wrestling.
scripted. Wrestling is scripted.
Wrestling is
But yes,
scripted.
it. But
no, these
Nolan
kind of
got.
boxing, like the KSI match and this, and I think nowadays a lot of creators are doing these boxing matches and all of
Yeah.
that. Of course, they're friends. They're like bring creating this.
Just the way looking at the fight, no, I felt like I didn't get to watch it live, but later on seeing the highlights and all the way Tyson lost, it felt sad, man. Like they shouldn't have done it, even if it like was
It
scripted.
felt
But
But
so. It,
but
dude,
he
I saw
earned
that
$20 million
20. I saw
for
a two
losing.
minute. I saw a 2 minute long highlight, and I felt like, why a 29-year-old beating a 57-year-old?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what's the
but
Yeah,
fun in
that's
this?
what
it's
no, you see that 2 minute thing, no, and then see clips of Tyson's old fights, dude. It feels sad to watch this.
it's like he's abusing a senior citizen. I watched some parts of it.
No,
Like,
but it doesn't make sense. Like you see, even the training videos, right? The ferocity was there. Tyson's ferocity was there, and then suddenly during the match it was not there. So that's why it felt like he let him win.
Hey Shrikesh, welcome to the stream. And I think now it's time, guys, to get into the nitty gritty because Sahil has not seen Penguin. So let's start with Penguin.
Very good. See you guys
We
tomorrow.
wanted to go spoilers, but we'll try our best to
I'm
not.
I'm
But
okay with the spoilers for a DC show.
You shouldn't be okay with the spoilers for this one.
For Penguin.
Yeah, it's
okay,
The,
let's
does it have Batman?
no.
Khatam baat. Then there is no spoiler which can ruin the show for me.
Oh, it
I'll
will. It will. It will.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Okay, let me build up Penguin for you guys. I had zero like hype. I was not even interested in watching this show. Like I felt like why? I don't want to watch a spin-off show of this side character in the movie because that's the movie only matters. They're just making it to make money and all of that. It's because the Batman character, this and that. And as of when first two episodes came out, I think yeah, first two or three something like that had happened, and they were saying, "Oh, it's really good," and this and that. I'm like, okay, let's check it out. And I saw the episode. I'm like, oh, this is actually good. This is not going in the territory. We talked about this, Rohit. Remember the first time we talked?
Yeah.
Like what I expected was a typical Netflix kind of a treatment of what they did with the Marvel characters. 13 long episodes getting into their psyche and boring episodes of backstories and this and that, and which is just feels like a sidetrack or a what do you call it, filler episodes kind of, filler of this character. You get to know this character, but whatever is happening has no consequence to what's going on. But this show just actually just turned everything off. Whatever you thought about the show, they didn't do anything like that. Even the episodes with the backstory, like every episode, there's a moment where you're like, Penguin is done, it's over for Penguin. It's the end. But no, he somehow makes it out alive. Every episode has moments like this. Every episodes, give each character a moment to shine. Where it's like, oh, this is a great writing moment. And they have given it for every episode. It's not like, it's like fourth episode will have something big happen, and then we go slow, 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 and then last episode will have no. Every episode has multiple moments for each character. They're giving a speech. It's a character moment. It's something they do which you feel like, oh my god, kind of feeling. And it's so engaging. You are so invested that you don't want Batman to show up because it will just change things along. You want to follow this character. And then it makes sure that the show makes sure that you remember that they made you root for this evil character. He's a villain. It's
So
no justification for
feel
what's
very
happening.
similar to Agatha then in that
Yeah.
case, because
Yeah.
you do not want Wanda to show up because it will ruin things,
And you don't want her
and
to
and
end up
every
like
character
a
had an episode.
and you don't want her to be a hero. Like you don't want her to
Yes,
like, okay,
yes,
and I'm a good now. You don't want that. And
yeah.
this show is actually one step more there that
And to
they
be
are not even
fair,
establishing a anti-hero.
I haven't watched Penguin, but I don't feel even till the last episode or the end of the show, Agatha still does not become the hero.
Yeah,
She's still
she's
not the
not.
hero. Yeah.
No. See,
So
that's the
having a
problem when you
show,
don't watch a show and you start talking about the show you watched.
yeah.
Shut up.
I
But
like the fact that both the shows kind of played into how the protagonists are very manipulative. So they're even
Hmm.
manipulating the audience, you know,
Yeah.
oh
because
my god,
because
oh my god, oh my god.
Oh,
holy shit.
I'm just here to embarrass everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Sahil, belated happy birthday, bro.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
ज्यादा ही belated यार, come on.
We just want to embarrass you guys.
Are we talked about Penguin and Batman didn't show up, but Abhinay did.
I'm like, I'll take that as a
But we
W.
already have no Nolan, right? So why would we
Yeah.
want Abhinay to
No,
show
I'm
up?
talking about in the show.
Hey, careful, huh? Abhinit might take out his knife.
Why? Easy Electra.
Arey, Baba, you don't know that knife with the teeth. You not seen his videos, his reels.
Which one? Sorry.
Oh
Which
yeah,
It's
one?
more of a
yeah.
dagger, actually. It's more of a dagger.
Oh, dagger. Okay, yeah, I know the dagger. Yeah, knife तो अलग होता है.
I used to
Guys,
So,
fly
we
in
have
flat.
why are you guys stunned? Why not? Why are you not continuing the conversation? Just because मैं आ गया तो सब लोग डर गए?
बस सेलिब्रिटी आ जाता है ना तो
Look
मतलब
at this
लोग डर.
guy.
just want to
This
say,
is
guys.
breaking, like some breaking news channel. Yeah.
Just want to say, guys, Mr. Geeky Shiki Abhineet has joined us, and let's continue our discussion of Penguin if Abhineet wants to. I think Rohit was saying something.
I was just saying कि both of them played into the manipulative nature of the protagonist, and they used that to our advantage. For example, for Penguin, we were seeing it from the POV of Vic, and for Agatha, we were seeing it from the POV of Billy a lot. You know,
Yeah.
so like two young proteges seeing this evil person just taking them on a ride, and it's just that the fate of the proteges is different. You know, in the shows. Otherwise, they are very similar in the themes they are trying to say. Ki, yeah, they have personal demons, but don't you forget that they are the demon themselves. You know,
Hmm. Interesting.
what is the cyberpunk background?
And I forgot to put on music. Yeah, shit.
We can put music on live stream.
Yeah, yeah.
This
IGS,
this website has a.
IGS Lo-Fi.
This sounded like something else. It was to be.
Yeah,
Yo, yeah,
so
yeah. Oh shit. Today Nona is making the non-veg jokes. Holy shit.
yeah.
But coming to Penguin, if I can get non-spoilery overviews, Abhineet.
Uh, the ending,
Ah,
Oh man, you're talking
non-spoiler
about that, right? Oh man, I thought ending. When you said ending, I thought you were talking about the light
yes.
in the sky.
climax.
Oh,
Oh, of course, that was.
that was like literally what I told Rohit
And
I
you
want to see.
remember, Nona, also, actually, I said this to Rohit the other day, the day we met. I told him that this could be the ending of the show. Like, can I give the spoiler over here?
Yeah, yeah. The bat signal
Yeah,
going off, right?
Yeah, so bad signal will go off. Remember, we discussed it. And that's what's actually happened. And so we all have this question, why isn't Batman available? What is he doing? Is he like on a vacation? So I think Matty's in a recent interview said that he's actually struggling, Bruce is actually
Yeah, yeah.
struggling to be Batman. And we'll figure out that, we'll see why he was not available in the Penguin show. And I'm actually really excited to look forward to that. Like,
yeah.
कहाँ है भाई अपना? यहाँ पे शहर में
No, but
अफरा तफरी मच रही है.
if you see what all happened in Penguin, it happened over few weeks, I think.
Yeah,
Post
couple of
the
weeks, couple of
Riddler
weeks.
thing.
November 6th it starts, November
Yeah,
6th.
and we are
And
into
it's
the winters. We are into the
It's
winters.
19 December because
Yeah, before
I
Christmas.
think, yeah, before a week prior to Christmas. So I think 19 December. So somewhere
Yeah.
around a month.
So it could be like he's like trying to figure out how to catch other people, with Riddler. And when he's on to that, Penguin is doing all his shenanigans to take over.
And
I
moreover thing is the in the beginning, like it was like a very small war, and like in the beginning, of course, he wouldn't be there until that bomb blast happened, and now it was in front of everyone. And uh when Penguin was attacked by Maroni family, till then it was like internal conflicts. He might even not even be aware of that.
Yeah.
And maybe he would have thought like it's a gang war. I don't give a shit about that.
And
He might be doing some detective skills into something else.
mm,
But it'd be interesting, to like because they say that Penguin. I think the actor said he only has
Colin
five
Farrell.
scenes. He only has 5 scenes in Batman 2. So it's not. It doesn't feel like because we saw Penguin and what all he did, we want Batman to give justice. That it's not. That's the story of Batman to know. It's still a murder mystery, and Penguin is just a part of this world. And I think what talking about that, what I liked about Penguin is that how well it establishes Gotham more than I think part one. Part one gives you a first hand look at this world with Batman doing all this and how corrupt it is, but Penguin really shows you how corrupt the class difference, how it affects people. And but what I like is it never justifies the actions these people are committing. Them being evil has nothing to do with what they face, because it's the situation they are in and the choices they are making constantly that making them become more and more evil, and
it's almost like
taking things
Gotham
out of their
failed them.
hand.
It's almost like
Yeah.
Gotham failed them. The city failed them. You know.
Like for a very interesting character, Sophia, that twist was I could see it coming, but that was like you feel horrible. You want to root for her. That she literally like
The
okay,
Hangman
without
episode,
spoilers, I want
right?
to say
Third, that was the third or fourth episode.
fourth, I think fourth
She
or
was
Fourth.
third.
just,
It
she
could be
was
third.
sweet person. What what she had to go through, like,
Yeah,
was
it's
horrific.
like maybe people are calling it like maybe she's the protagonist. Protagonist, as in, of course, protagonist is Penguin, but the good person in this world, but
Mm.
turned
Yeah.
evil. The only one, and that's why I think you want to support her and this and that. But yeah, and she wants to spoiler. यार बंद कर ले अपने कान साहिल.
अरे he
कोई
doesn't
बात
care,
नहीं.
man.
At
I
the end
mean,
she wants to leave all this, but she gets back in again. So it's like you cannot let Gotham get away.
her fate in the show is worse than death, at least
Yeah,
compared
that's
to
what
her.
also the showrunner said, that they thought of
Oh,
killing her off, but then they thought instead of dying, going back to Arkham is more, like a death for her, like for her character. It means more than just killing her off. And that the tagline of Serena Kyle, that I'm excited to see what they're gonna do.
Moreover, the BGM, which Nona did not even notice.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the score for
No,
Catwoman kept.
I don't remember like her BGM from that film. So
It's such an
like
iconic BGM.
I wanted the last scene of the show to end with again when we see the light.
Exact.
Ta
That's what I had in
ta
mind. Yeah.
ta 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 again. Like we are getting back now. But they didn't do that. So it's
But
like
I think the bat signal has been going off for couple of days and he's not showing up, Batman. So I think it was anyway going off every single night, but just the show ended on that particular night when that everything is sorted out with Penguin and
Do
his
you
mother
think?
and
Do you think the Batman 2 will start with that shot itself? Uh,
nah.
that ending shot
I think
of
he'll again
the.
start with
some
24th
murder mystery going
December.
on.
No, it's like 24th December.
Actually, the
Like
first opening scene would be some murder.
yeah.
Hmm.
Then
What?
yeah, then the
Hmm.
journal
Did you
starts.
did you guys saw that coat of owl kind of?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did see
Yeah,
That's
that.
so
yeah.
smart. It looks like owl. Like it's not like it's by coincidence. It's you
yeah.
can say they have put in effort to make it like that. So there's a hint for people. And
Mm.
I
also
mean,
it's revealed that the guy with Sophia, the doctor,
Ah,
he
Dr.
was
Crane,
supposed to be
Scarecrow.
he was supposed to Scarecrow, but Matt Reeves changed it later. He didn't want Scarecrow here, so he changed. Like there
But
are
actually,
hints in
Scarecrow would
one
be like
episode.
shit scary in this universe.
Yeah, maybe it's like he's like early stages of his
Yeah.
life as that
Arey,
character.
I actually thought that Penguin was going to frame Victor. I didn't think he was going to kill him.
Okay.
Spoiler for,
I don't think
Arey,
Sal even knows the names of these characters, but
he's not even
of
looking
course,
dude,
the
at
come
him.
on,
first
we have
episode
to
में
talk
पता चल
about
जाएगा.
that scene.
I
We have
mean,
to talk about that scene. Like,
Yeah.
like
I didn't
even
see
if
it coming.
Sahil knows, right? I feel even if Sahil knows, right? I feel the fact that it's like we all knew because if you remember our previous conversations, I talked about the dramatic irony of the show that a penguin wants to be remembered as a good gangster, man
Yeah,
of the people, right? But
Sultan Mirza.
he's not a man of the people at the end of the day, and that will be the dramatic irony that he kills off his young protege, and that's what happened.
no,
But
but
the thing is,
also one thing I think it was I don't know whose video it was, that how we see at the end, like every gang they kill their senior and then they step up, and he doesn't want that to happen someday, that Vic takes over him and
There was this
he's
another
getting rid
theory
of
na,
it.
that the Vic may
No, but
in
that's
future
not why
become the
he
next
did it.
Robin.
Yeah.
That's not why he did it. He killed Vic so that
No, it's a
he would not have any weakness. Like
Weakness,
he
yeah.
yeah.
took advantage of his
But
mother.
like someone's theory was that he saw what happened. Like every gang member, the head was taken off, so he also had, and he has people below him, so he also
Yeah,
wants to get rid of anyone who can take, because he gave him the speech, right?
yeah,
Like you saw Penguin throughout the series telling him what to do, and at the time where Penguin was down, it was him who kind of gave him that. Like he was learning, he was his kind of his next in line, in
mm,
a sense, if you see. Shrike says Hangman episode made me watch the whole season. I was about to stop watching. Wow, that's great. And also I love that how it's half flashback and we don't spend too much. Someone was mentioning how they didn't make the Arkham place, that too much torture and this and that. They're unnecessary showing all this stuff. Like
But they
they
did
very
show it, right?
smartly they showed, but it's like how other they like constantly showing she's being experimented on and all
Yeah.
these things. Like what do you call it?
Show not tell.
Revolt me.
No, not
Revolt
that
me.
one. No, no, it's a term for it. Torture porn, that you're just to make a impact, you're just trying to show these gruesome scenes, back to back, just to make a make a impact, not just storytelling wise. And I think that they do it, and then the way we saw her fall and then we saw her rise, in a sense, in the same episode. And that's what I love, that we didn't have to wait for the end of the season to get to that. That Selena was, yeah, yes, it was Catwoman Shrikesh.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing about the show, for me at least, okay, the best thing about the show for me was at least to show that how Penguin himself has internalized certain lies. For example, even when his mother's finger was about to
Oh
be cut
man,
off.
that scene was so good. I really thought he'll break there, but I think that's what this show does so smart. That for the moment you think you know where the story is going, where the character is going, they take a turn and you're like, oh, I didn't even think about this.
Yeah, exactly. It was quite unpredictable. Like it was not the conventional, the typical story, Matt, that Penguin will have his right hand, that would be Vic, and maybe he will evolve with time. But that did not happen.
Yeah,
Like as you mentioned that she could have died, right? Sophia could have died, but no, she actually went back to her hell, which is Arkham. So it was quite unconventional. Either the hero lives and the villain dies, or just it was something else different, different
yeah.
take over here. So that was something really nice. It was quite unpredictable. We did not think this may happen, but the one thing that we definitely thought would happen is like bad signal at the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only predictable thing.
That
I'm
had
just
to
glad.
happen.
I'm just glad the finale wasn't a musical.
Ah,
Oh my
yeah,
god. How many of you saw Joker too?
Not me, Joker
I saw.
Faluda.
Okay. I don't know, man. But anyways, there was rumors about a Joker show also, but
Did it come on OTT?
it's
Yeah,
on
yeah.
rent.
Yes,
It's
there
on
already.
video on
Where?
demand.
Like which
Video on demand.
Amazon.
oh,
Like wherever it
Prime.
can get, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Not Prime. I think the
Not time.
in US I know it's on video on demand. I don't know about India.
It's on
I'm not
Jugaad.
paying for it.
But like everything in the, like, there was not a single thing I was like I didn't like this, or like the performance is good. First of all, Colin Farrell, I didn't see him. It was Penguin. Even the
Yeah,
the behind the scene videos, you see that this man is, no way this man is like, the way he performs, the way he's, like walking, this body language, his voice totally changes. Like, it's, if you tell me they're two different people today, I'm like, yes, of course they are.
That
and
He's
moreover
that
thing
even
is
very
in
Colin.
Batman movie also.
Exactly. And moreover
but
thing is
the point is,
Colin Farrell has like most of the times performed an eccentric character who's doing like he's very eccentric. Like in Daredevil, be it Horrible Bosses, he's just so much with energy. And whereas in Penguin, he's again an eccentric character, but his idiosyncrasies are quite different over here.
yeah,
And you cannot even think that the same guy. It's not just about the makeup. It's not just about the makeup,
dude, it's
but the
about,
way he performs.
no, it's about, you feel that he's heavy, like you feel his size, that he's heavy, he's walking, he's limping, he's breathing. You feel the way he
Hmm.
delivers dialogues, that he's coming from a fatter person, not just a very thin person inside. Like, it's crazy. I remember watching his that movie, Rohit, you know the name, Inshirin,
Banshees of Inisherin.
Manchester. Dude, that also class performance. That's where I got become a
Very
fan
good
of him.
actor. Have you seen In Bruges? I think he's in Bruges also.
Nah, nah, nah. Guys, hit that
Very-
like button if you're enjoying this discussion.
He
But yeah,
Yeah,
is.
not-
but even
In,
the actress who played Sophia, if you know the
Christina
name,
Martini,
Christina
Miliotti.
some.
Miliotti.
the
I
mother.
saw her in Palm
Yeah,
Springs, so
mother.
yeah,
Haven't you seen How I Met Your Mother?
Ah, this
yeah,
guy.
I've
Yeah,
heard
Like
that
she's
she
the
was in
mother.
but
that.
yeah, yeah,
The show
he
is
got
about her,
he
although
got
she
it,
just
but
appears
I
in the
didn't watch
quite
it.
last few episodes.
But even the mother dude, that actress,
Oh,
Oh my God.
Nola has.
Penguin's mother. And that
Like
twist at
Nolan's
the
like,
end
oh
that
my
she
god, but the
knew all
mother, man.
along. I didn't think they would show because they didn't show get into too much flashback, so I didn't think they would show what happened to the brothers. But then when you find out, and then the cherry on cake is that the mother knew all along, and that just again that thing
So
changes
did
the whole
Agatha.
idea
All
that
along.
we saw first time that them dancing, and she telling him that you have to do this to me, you have to do best house for me, and all of that. So you feel like she's like the overbearing mother, and she's putting all
Hmm.
these things on him at a young age. And then you saw the like what happened just 5 minutes before that, and it's
Yeah.
actually him, and she knowing it, and just changes the whole again, it changes the whole dynamic of the moment that we are used to. Oh, the mother didn't know, and it was a secret the kid kept. And maybe
You know,
penguin said, my I lost my brothers to the Gotham. It's not, we actually think maybe something wrong happened, and the penguin took everything on him, and he took the care of the mother, and kind of thing, where the penguin is the hero in the story. That's not the case.
He was not Sultan Mirza, he was Shoaib Khan, actually.
Yeah, man, that, yeah, amazing, man, like,
you know where my sympathy for like this guy ended for the penguin for Oz,
yeah,
when he begins to dance with that woman, dressed up as his mother, and telling him ki you did right,
it took you
you
so
know.
long.
No, no, it took me so long because I knew I was watching the story of, uh,
Maybe
like,
Rohit has his last hopes for him
yeah, like I was still
till then.
reserving कि यार मतलब विक को मार दिया ठीक है I get it from a character perspective, although it's very shocking for me from an audience perspective, from a character perspective.
For me it was when he left the people to die.
No, no, I mean the
Like, it
way
was
he
like,
killed
okay,
him.
you cannot trust this guy. There's no the first episode, the moment I was like, okay, I'm into this show, is that whole monologue he delivers about what he wants to be.
Hmm.
And I was thinking that's his arc, that's what he wants. Like, he has this standard of a gangster he wants to be, like Godfather. And
But we
then,
got दोगला आदमी है यार penguin.
yeah, the moment something happens, he changes. Every moment
इससे ज्यादा इससे ज्यादा plot twist अब्बास मुस्तान के films में नहीं होता characters को लेकर.
I think that's what, when he leaves those people to die, that's where I felt like, okay, this guy doesn't believe in those words he said. He just wants to live. That's it. He'll do anything to survive. He's like a
He's like a
किसी का
cockroach.
cockroach.
सगा नहीं होता था penguin, किसी का भी.
हाँ.
अपनी माँ का सगा नहीं होगा किसी और का क्या होगा.
Matlab, the thing is, in the Vic wala scene, I wasn't disturbed by the what, I was disturbed by the how. He grabs his neck, and you can see Vic struggling, and Penguin also choking the breath out of him. If
And
you
he
have
says,
played the
please don't, please don't. And
Yeah,
it's
if you
like,
have played
wow.
The Last of Us, this is something I felt then, because your entire controller while you're killing someone on it, it starts shaking, okay, and like you literally have to choke them out thrice or four times while killing them, so you feel the impact of the kill, okay. So that kind of left me कि भाई ठीक है अगर
PC
कोई
gamer, sorry, couldn't feel that death.
Abhinit is like do it again.
For
I
him,
want
for him
to,
it is just the click of a mouse button. Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah,
I
I
want
just. Moreover,
I
I use
want
a trainer, so it's just a bang on death for one hit kill. I don't believe in just giving pain to everyone.
no,
Okay,
That
this is
tortures
getting
pain.
too dark now.
I want the
Uh,
Batman
I,
2 to begin with Batman crippling his other leg. That bastard, I mean, break his legs.
I think that's the
So there was
point,
this
right?
meme I
Like,
shared with you, na, from the Batman Arkham game that
Arkham
he's beaten the
Origins.
crap
Yeah,
out of
Arkham.
Penguin. That should be that scene of film.
That should be the opening. That should-
this show, like, everyone's been talking about how this show,
Just
like,
more of a thing is just imagine if Bruce actually gets to know that he killed an orphan who was actually so much loyal to him. The amount of rage that he would have in him, that to this young Bruce Wayne, that would be epic to see if only
the
he knew.
what I think will happen is there'll be one scene where Batman is going through all these
Oh,
unsolved murders, and there'll be one picture of Vic, because the way he kills him, right? He
ooh,
leaves his body there. He
that's
throws his
good. That's
identity
good.
card, and
That's good.
that's the point of Gotham, right? Like, it doesn't matter. No one would care about his death because he's no one. He's from the Crown Point. Who cares about them? there's no point. Someone stole his money, like it was a robbery and went wrong, and someone killed him and done. No one will even care about it. I think that's the point that seems even
You know,
like
actually,
leaves
Nolan,
me
this
with.
reminds me of one thing. This reminds me of one thing Kennedy lad did that in his Batman breakdown. So, do you remember when he found that carpet, that tool which is used to remove the carpets
Yeah,
at the end of the film? So, why Bruce was not able to actually solve that mystery? Because Bruce is from such a privileged family that he doesn't know
yeah,
what that tool is for.
yeah. And that's
So,
something. There's a scene where Selina Kyle and Batman has an exchange where Batman is like
yeah,
literally is very racist, not racist, classist,
but
where he says you kind of
and he
people coming from there.
smirks,
Yeah, he smokes, and that
and
she gives
and
it
she even
gives
says
it
that
back to him.
definitely you are a
Yeah,
rich white boy.
like she literally
She
gives
says.
it back to him, which you never seen Batman getting back. Like being in the wrong with the wrong ideology in a sense, which I think he learns, and that's maybe his
He
arc
will
in
learn. So
Batman too.
he's a young guy and who has been like super privileged, rich
Yeah,
boy, and he's learning and adapting. He's not completely a Batman. He's a Batman, but he's not Bruce Wayne. The Bruce Wayne is the empathy or the sympathetic side of him. So
yep,
he's and I think that's why maybe that would be one reason why he's not available as much as Batman because he's going through that phase of his life when he's sympathizing with the
yeah.
people and he's like haunted by his own
But
darkness. Like how much
yeah, I mean, the first movie was about that, right? Like how he had given up on Bruce Wayne and he was only being Batman.
Yeah.
correct,
Maybe
absolutely
it's
correct.
time to bring Bruce Wayne back to change Crown Point in a sense.
Actually,
Uh,
just one question. So, do you think that, matlab, I don't think this will happen, but do you think that Matt Reeves will bring that playboy persona of Bruce in this universe?
I feel so.
I think that see that persona is to like distract
High
people that
design
are
thing,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just
correct.
I
it's
mean,
a
it
tool
needs
for
to
him
happen.
to let people not go like to connect the dots that he's such a playboy is a waste of time and money and all
If
of that.
if
So
the court of owls is involved, which I think it absolutely, I think 70% ki hai, because that owl shape was there behind the judges, and
And
even in
people
the,
have been vouching for it, no? People have
yeah,
been
and
vouching for it.
even in the comic books, the court of owls is a literal court where
Correct. It's a literal code of the
literal court of
Illuminatis.
owls. मतलब अब उससे ज्यादा literal और क्या हो सकता है? मतलब
What if the Court of Owl resurrects Vic as Talon?
hey,
नहीं, this is not a
all this
fantastical
is not
world.
happening. Okay, all
I,
this
I
shit is
I
not
hope
happening
that
here.
does not happen
This is not
because
Arrow. Lazarus pit and all will come. No,
I
no.
hope that
In
does
that
not happen.
DCU.
It
And
will
it will
ruin
not. This is not that world he's building. You see, I think that's the one more difference. I think last time we were talking about this. With whom I was talking about this? I think with Manoj and Varun, I was talking about this. How the difference between Nolan's Batman and this Batman world. Nolan's Batman is very much like our world
the.
in a sense, but a very how to put it. Like his
Okay.
characters in this film have ideologies and they represent them. Like
Hmm.
Joker represents that chaos in society, and it's that Dark Knight, my favorite film, is about at the end. It's not about Batman beating the villain. It's about the people beating that ideology. That Gotham, what Gotham can stand, like not Gotham, what people can stand, what society can stand for. Whereas here, it's very much like this Gotham, this corruptedness, this like even what Riddler did, it only affected the poor. It didn't do anything to the rich. They're happy, enjoying. So I think this version of Batman, we are getting more into these class differences and these very real life things, but in a more deeper sense. Whereas the Nolan Batman was more about not surface level, but more about the ideas
It's
about
existentialism
yeah.
versus absurdism. Like
Hmm.
मतलब it's that because मुझे हमेशा लगता है कि मतलब one part of the Batman which will stay with me is Vic का ID floating on the water, and then you cut to a wide shot of the entire city.
Floating or drowning. I felt
No,
drowned.
I
It
felt
will
it was
float
floating, and then
as it has a buoyancy to float that material, no, now.
I don't know.
and
I felt it
मतलब
was going down. So like no, it's like kind of that his existence is like
exactly
going into
and
what's
मतलब
it?
we cut to the wide shot of the city, right? ये
Yeah.
एक बंदे की कहानी नहीं है जैसे नोना ने बोला, like Nona said right now, it's the city, it's the story of the city, it's the story of Gotham. you know as much as it's a story of Batman, it's also the story of so many souls who are lost in this fight, this constant tussle between good versus evil.
Good. Who was good in this show?
Batman is good, right?
No,
Nolan,
no,
you
I
only
was
have
talking
to
about the
mix the
show. I was talking
reviews.
about the show. Vic was
I
good
mean, even Sophia was good. Like Sophia
in the
was good.
beginning.
No, I
Like
mean
even
she
she was kind of running away from the point of what her family does, like
she did
opening
not want
a
to. She did not want to continue the trauma. She saw that little girl having scratches on her wrist, and she's like, "I am doing exactly the same thing my father did to me. So
But
what's the
even
point?"
she felt like I saw a breakdown where they talked about how she doesn't know how to run this game, and Penguin knows that, like how to run this game, like how to play the game, and she has
Yeah,
no idea. She's just in vengeance doing all this, and that's why she wants to run away. She has no idea. There's no point that she wants to take over Gotham, which she thinks she needs. But again, then what you said, then she realizes I don't want to be that. I want to
her,
end that, and
her want is to run the city of Gotham. Her need is to realize that she needs to escape the trauma. Her character
yeah.
का एक want और need होता है, you know,
Guys,
in a
let's
story.
involve Sahil somehow. Let's talk about Agatha.
Yeah,
Let's
so I
let's be a
think
little self.
any last lines. Are you season two? Anyone? Like they have
Mm,
said
I
that only if it makes sense and this and that, but
I feel
probably
it will be.
no.
No. Why?
considering
How?
I like even if it happens, I think they'll only announce it after Batman 2.
Exactly,
Yeah,
They'll
the
not
Bat.
announce
And
it
I think
right
moreover,
now.
I think what I think is that Batman 2 and Batman 3 would be on priority right now because Pattinson is aging. He would be in his. He's already
Dude,
in
the
his
time the
pushing
Wait,
40s.
time he's taking, Matt Reeves, it's no way we are getting Batman
wait,
3 like next 6 7 years.
wait. We
When
Six,
was
suddenly
7 years, 7 years
2020?
push.
Batman was 2022. They were working on it for
21.
last two before 2 years.
It
2020,
was actually supposed to be
2019.
2021, then got delayed because of the
Yeah.
pandemic.
So say
Then happened
2019 they started work on the Batman. We saw it in 2022.
29.
This is
Correct, correct,
2024
correct.
end. They have not started shooting. Like they're still writing. Next year they're supposed to start shooting. So we are
By
supposed to get in
April, yeah.
2027.
अगर शाहरुख
20,
को जवान में डीएच कर
26,
सकता
sorry,
The
2026.
movie is releasing on in October 2026.
Yeah. So still
अगर
2 years
शाहरुख
to
26.
go. Yeah, still 2 years to go to Batman 2. Like in this same time, they can actually start shooting Penguin 2 also.
one
They'll,
year, 1 year. It's almost
dude,
2025.
October
Ah,
October
2026.
26.
So we are in
Yeah, in
November.
November.
So it's kind of
It's
2 years
almost
from
20,
there.
20, 23 months. Yeah.
and we'll probably get it during Christmas. If the Batman is set during Christmas, we'll get it during Christmas because we got the Batman during Halloween itself,
No, no,
right?
no, 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 no. We
We did
got
not
No,
it
get
because
it in
in the
Halloween. We
summer.
got it in
We
March,
got it in the
March.
4th
summer.
March, 4th
March,
March
oh shit,
2022.
Yeah.
I forgot because my birthday
But that
passed
was
away.
also due to their
Made a birthday plug-in.
you forgot because it was your birthday.
Forget about my existence sometimes.
guys hit that like button. Let's
But then,
let's button.
But
But any
But
final
then,
thoughts, anyone? Sahil, are you excited? Listening to us about this show so
Sahil, would you like to
much.
butt in to the conversation?
Nice
No,
one.
I was already hearing very good things about the show, so I'm already excited about it. It's just that I had to watch one show before the other one, so I chose Wanda.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I chose Agatha
Agatha.
Yeah.
all along to watch before Penguin, but I could not finish Agatha all along like before yesterday, so like I could not start Penguin. But yeah, I'm gonna start watching Penguin this week anyway, and yeah, looking forward to
just
watching.
one question. What the hell is wrong with IGN?
IGN.
Yeah,
Why?
They're
What happened?
giving
exactly.
they're
This is
giving
the second.
She-Hulk a 9, Transformers 1 5 or 3, I don't remember.
Oh,
Penguin a 5, and a
I've
few
not even
other.
I've not seen
Yeah,
a
no,
yeah.
but I
single
felt
negative review for Penguin. Like I don't know what people are talking about.
Please visit IGN,
I
the
mean,
only page on the entire internet.
I think
I
they
no
give
no.
show 5 out of 5.
Their rankings are reverse, I guess. I think one is the
No, no,
highest.
no, no. It's for every like 10. Their rankings are just in the bar of 10
Games I
only.
know they give out of 10. I think movie shows and all they give out of 5.
no, they give
No,
out a 10, 10, 10,
10.
10.
She-Hulk received a 9, bro.
Makes no sense
She-Hulk.
to me.
She-Hulk. 9. She-Hulk.
I don't hate She-Hulk as much as Sahil on
You
Rohit
are
does on the
IGN.
stream, but I'll not give it a 9.
it's not
That's
the
why.
hate thing.
That's
It's
why
just
he made
it
the.
does not stand
That's
for a show only. I
that's
don't
why he made
She-Hulk.
consider it as a show.
Miller.
It's She-Hulk.
She-Hulk show ही नहीं था. That is the whole issue with it.
Guys, have you
Yeah,
played
but
Alien Isolation by any chance?
What?
Alien Isolation?
No.
It is one of the most मतलब genre
अरे
defining.
Rohit, did you watch Glider 2?
नहीं यार मैं जा नहीं
अरे
पाया.
यार,
So
too
Do you
long.
have to do you have to watch Gladiator 1 before watching Gladiator 2?
Just watch that recap of 3 to 5 minutes. Not that much of a continuation. It is of course there, but not that much of a continuation. It in itself is a good movie.
But I want to watch first part before getting into second,
Yeah.
even if
Of
it's
course,
not
That's
same
why I
story.
was debating. That's why I was debating.
Nona was trying to convince me to go for
He
Gladiator
didn't
2.
but do
agree.
watch
He
Gladiator.
wanted
It's
to go
definitely
like
theater
40
worthy. It's theater
kilometers.
I
worthy.
wanted to go for
Yeah.
Red One, man,
Okay.
because of
IMAX or
Ify did not come
or
out.
something. Anything is okay.
We don't have IMAX
I
here,
Dude,
so
Red
I
One
was in not
is
the
getting
normal
horrible
theater.
reviews.
Right.
I mean, I saw a screenshot of that climax with the two ships, and I was like, I'm sold. I'm sold. I want
Okay,
to see.
Shrikesh is asking about Superman Lewis. We will do a separate discussion of Superman Lewis with Manoj. But yeah, if you are a fan of,
Shelly.
Superman and
Shelly, thank you,
DC
Shelly.
world, it's
Nona.
amazing. Hey, Shelly, with yet again, 10 memberships. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you so much for it. And everyone who became a member, who became the part of the Geek
Yeah,
Squad,
Rahul Jain got
welcome. I hope you enjoy it. My father got it.
it.
It's you can enjoy all the member only content, and hope we'll give you some more. We'll try. But coming back to the stream, what we're talking about.
Let's move on to Agatha.
Before that, the question for the Penguin: is it the best DC TV show?
It is a
DC,
certified.
DC for
what is
DC,
what is it competing with?
Peacemaker,
Arrow was.
Arrow. I don't think anything comes close. There was what Peacemaker. There was something
It's just
else I
Peacemaker.
saw.
Titans.
No, my God, that
There was
that is
Gotham
worse
also.
than
CW.
DCTV.
There was Gotham also.
No, there was someone else put
What is
ranking
Gotham?
for.
Gotham.
Oh yeah,
show.
Gotham was a pretty good show.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, Gotham
I
was
saw
a
one episode and
But even
nah, that was
CW,
very
right?
TV-ish. Yeah, that was
But
very.
even
that
Gotham
was
was CW,
TV.
CW, right?
It
Gotham,
was,
not
No,
but
no, Gotham
sure
no,
was
no.
Fox.
CW.
Gotham
There
was
was
Fox.
this. No, that
Gotham
was
was
Fox. Yeah, this.
Come on, CW is what I'm saying.
It was
I know it
CW.
was not part of the
I
CW
remember it
verse.
was CW.
No, it's not part of the CW
There was
verse.
this.
It's not a part of
Nolan,
the
what was the
CW.
latest one they
Not
did
part of
where
CW
Batman
verse.
dies and all?
Uh,
Gotham
Arkham
Knight.
Knight. No, yeah, Gotham Knights.
No, that was horrible.
That was horrible.
But Gotham, I remember Nolan only shared me the first episode I saw, but yeah, I didn't watch it more.
I didn't watch
Yeah,
it either.
They
even I have only
had
watched the
Batman,
first
right? But
episode.
the
The first
end,
episode is good
They
actually.
killed
Sahil,
Batman.
It's a good
Penguin is
episode.
the best the DC show. Second
okay,
would be
let's
I have
Peacemaker.
I
open.
have just seen Peacemaker, and Peacemaker is one of the best TV shows in comic history, I would say.
Yeah, so my competition is Peacemaker.
Yeah.
I would
So I'll see Penguin and then I will
see
tell you.
Peacemaker is amazing satire and storytelling, but I
Yeah.
think what Penguin does with how unique and different and being a part spin-off of a movie franchise, that's like kind of that little bit marks I'd give
Even
it more.
Peacemaker is a spin-off of.
I, I,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
I
but
feel they're equally good, but it's like apples and oranges, you know.
yeah, that
Also, Peacemaker was
hard to
very
put in.
entertaining. I don't think so. Penguin
It
Now,
is very
Peacemaker
entertaining.
had this
Oh
entertaining.
no. Penguin, dude.
Peacemaker
That's
did.
what I'm telling you. I
So
I
see,
thought
Peacemaker
Penguin
feels
would be
kind of a
boring. Every episode would be boring. Something happens. Dude, every episode have multiple beats. Like every
layers.
15 minutes something will happen. Every 15 minutes, like oh my god, moment
But
happens.
it won't still be funny, right? I mean, like,
It won't. No.
See,
Sahil, I get your point.
you
Sahil, it's not like
expect
that. In simple words, not that like funny, entertaining like Peacemaker.
yeah,
It's not like
yeah.
that. Okay? It's more of a Breaking Bad kind of a show.
It is more Sopranos. You watch Sopranos, right?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, of course.
I saw a lot of people compare it with Sopranos. Yeah.
It is Sopranos basically because
That's good.
उसमें भी जो young protege होता है उसको भी मार देता है.
I would say Peacemaker is quite unique in a sense. But maybe one or two episodes I remember they kind of deviate, but yeah, still a great show though.
I am waiting for
agree.
Creature Commandos, man. That looks
Oh,
amazing.
next month, right? 5th December.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks
And
amazing.
people are saying James Gunn said it will have implications on the
Kickstarted
other,
DCU.
DC Lanterns and other
Superman
DCU projects.
Superman
Yeah.
film.
Not Superman,
Uh,
the other one.
No,
what's
the
the
main
other
Superman
project they're
film.
working on?
Superman film.
Supergirl?
It will have an impact.
Okay, I'll just open this thing. Is it the best superhero TV show?
It's not a superhero. It's definitely not a
No,
superhero.
it's that world. No, it's in that superhero world.
Comic
I
book,
feel,
comic book,
Comic
comic book,
books, comic
comic book.
books show,
I
comic
feel,
book show.
I feel
I'll give
Daredevil.
this as same as Daredevil. Daredevil and Penguin are like,
I feel,
What's your top?
Oh,
What's
are you
your
coming
top?
all time? But
Yeah,
Daredevil
yeah,
is
yeah,
yeah.
he's
not
saying all
recent.
time.
I'm
All
saying
time, but
I'm opening
then
it
there's
to
a
all
lot of
time.
things. No, no,
I
no,
feel
no.
Daredevil.
I'll put this above every Netflix show.
No,
Every
I feel,
Netflix show I'll put it
I
above.
feel it's like
Daredevil
Easily.
watching
was so good,
Daredevil.
yeah.
Even Daredevil.
Daredevil was, dude,
Yeah,
it was
Daredevil was so
good,
good,
but it
yeah.
was long. It was, boring moments a lot. So three
No, no, no.
seasons.
Exactly.
But there's
No,
Exactly.
also
no.
three
Finally, someone
seasons, I
said
would
it.
say.
Finally,
Daredevil
someone said
was
it.
so good. Every
It's
season,
no,
every
no, 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 no,
episode,
no, no.
Every
every
Season
season.
cliffhanger.
Second
one was
season was
season
where I
one
was
was good.
disappointed, but
Season
season
two
one,
was
season three,
boring.
every
Season
episode.
three was much better. But overall, if you see, I'll not say it's the best. Like one of the if I'm ranking, Penguin is above every Netflix
Sahil,
show.
No, no, you
Daredevil
Daredevil.
like
is
She-Hulk,
so.
man. Come on.
Sahil,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. I don't trust
I'm
your
not saying
judgment.
She-Hulk is the
This is
best show,
coming. This is
no.
coming from someone who likes She-Hulk. So
What does it?
Yeah.
I'm
no, no,
saying.
no, I'm not
I
going to
said
take this from
She-Hulk
you.
is not as.
This is
I
coming from
don't
someone
consider
who
it
does
as.
not like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
You did not like God. Seriously,
What is? This is the problem
Sahil,
with today's
For
fandom,
for
right?
for for me
this
for
is a
me
problem
now
from today's family. This is a
for,
problem from you.
for me
You hate
number
She-Hulk,
one.
and you are working for IGN.
Wait, there
Sahil,
is
एक
Tell
बात
me,
बताओ.
Rohit. Yeah.
I feel it's like watching Daredevil, but from the POV of Kingpin. You know,
Ah, nice perspective.
I feel Daredevil and Penguin actually make for a great double feature in terms of shows. You know,
Yeah.
so I feel they're equally really good. Like
But
I
what are
cannot
your other shows? Your top shows?
Sandman.
my top.
Sandman is there.
Nah.
I
I
like
love
Also,
Sandman.
for the
It had
time when
moments. It had
Daredevil
moments, but
was
no.
there, Daredevil came at the peak of Marvel cinema, Marvel movies, and at
Yeah,
that time, as
it's
a TV show,
see that all those you are talking about the context of it. I'm talking about just as a
no,
show.
no, I'm just saying context as well. I'm not saying context is the only reason. I'm
See,
saying it was a great
we all
show.
will wait for your answer because when you see Penguin, then
Yeah,
we'll ask
okay,
you again.
obviously.
But
See,
what about others? I want to know what are your top shows.
I
First
mean,
of all,
Loki's up there.
Loki is up
Loki
there.
is not for
Yes,
me.
Loki is
It's
up
a bit
there.
uneven for me. It's
For
It's of
me,
epic.
course She-Hulk
The
for him.
ending is epic,
for
but
me, even WandaVision is up there because of, I mean, at least the first 8 episodes, eight and a half
dude,
episodes. Like the
see,
greatest
if
things I've
you
watched.
see it as you have to see it as a whole. Now you cannot say I can say Daredevil 4 episodes were really good, so that's
No,
best.
no,
I
no,
can
You
no.
see
cannot do that.
however I
I'm
want it to
saying,
go.
I'm
Na?
saying, I'm saying, WandaVision is so good that even if it was a little disappointing in the finale, it's still good overall. Can I say
I
that?
actually put Agatha above WandaVision.
I don't think
Ooh,
For me, Agatha is more consistent than WandaVision.
for me
but
Agatha and
Wanda was not supposed to be
I'm saying
consistent.
as a whole for me.
Wanda
For
was
me as
not
a whole.
supposed to be consistent. I mean, the
I
kind
No,
of things
no.
showed us.
See, dude, consistent first 8 episodes are really good, right? But last episode, the way they, मतलब जो उन्होंने किया सब पे हक दिया ना बात ये है that's the
मुझे ना
point
Agatha ना
हगा तो
WandaVision
नहीं
season.
है, हगा
I
तो
mean,
नहीं.
dude there's
Agatha
a
was like
dialogue
You guys are not giving answer.
telling
I'll give you my
Wanda
answer if that's okay.
wait just one thing there's a dialogue
oh
where the character
oh
of what's her name I don't know Starlight whatever she's telling
Scarlet.
Wanda that these people don't know what you sacrificed you literally took their town they were under your control for
Yeah.
a month and you
yeah
was
that
telling
was
her that they don't know what she's like come on that's kind of the closest to the worst line in cinema history
In that way, even Doctor Strange 2, it destroyed the entire structure of the WandaVision show. So,
yeah
at this stage, WandaVision as a show only it does not make sense.
yeah so
for
that's
me
what I'm saying Agatha is much better in that context
for me Agatha
But
is
what
like
if they fuck up Agatha also in the future?
yeah then
Would you
it
be
pick up
like,
but as a
for me
whole
Are
as
you
a
able
whole
to drop
Agatha
the
still
F-bomb
works right
in this live stream?
in that case, I will always like till the end of my life, I will defend Winter Soldier and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I love that show. I can still rewatch that show, and I remember when I
Sahil,
watched it, it was my best show at that time.
that
we
ending
can agree
also
at few
was
parts.
the
No, no,
ending didn't land
and
there also
I defend the last scene also. It made sense to me at least.
that's
Actually,
okay
that's
you
what
can
I'm saying.
defend
Best.
Even I'm always down for defending Falcon Winter Soldier. It was
it's
actually one hell of a
Yeah,
show.
I'm
Falcon
not
Winter
And good.
Soldier
asking
was
what you
a
can
great
defend
show.
I'm
And that's why I'm really excited for this
No, I'm
Captain America
saying
4 as well.
yeah, same here.
बेटे
No, I'm
Agatha के
saying
बारे में बात कर ले यार
I
अरे
think
आ
यार
रहे हैं
ये
ना
नोना है ना
आ
नोना
रहे
फंसाया था
हैं
सब लोगों को.
But I'm telling you
मोना
your
को बात
best
करनी है
shows
नहीं.
I
Let's talk about Daredevil.
I want to
2014
know
के
what
बारे
are
में
your
यार.
best show
I'll start.
comic
Okay.
book show
Okay, I'll start
yeah
because तुम लोग तो आपस में लड़ते रहोगे. So Daredevil and Penguin को मैं नहीं कर सकता, and it's impossible for me. So दो and मैं just one season को compare करूँ, ठीक है? Because Penguin का season 2 नहीं था, of course. Season 1 of Daredevil and season 1 of Penguin, absolutely fantastic. Number 1 ranking. Number 2 पे for me it would be Loki. Number 3 पे it would be What If season 1, because again season 1. 4 पे it's WandaVision. 5th पे नहीं, 4th पे it is Falcon Winter Soldier. 5th पे it is WandaVision. 6th पे Agatha.
Okay.
And if you still want number 1 ranking,
In
it would be
that
She-Hulk
way,
from Nona.
in that way, Abhineet, can we also like filter out Flash के seasons? कि okay, Flash 2 was so good or Flash 1 was so good.
Nah.
Oh, I
Don't do
didn't
1, 2,
consider
yeah.
that, yeah.
Just
I mean,
combine
like,
it
I
as
didn't
one.
consider
because
the
because you are doing you do it for Daredevil, you do it for Flash. Sorry, for What If.
Flash then yes, that's you are right. Flash season was
If
so
you can
good.
say
Flash season
What
was
If
good.
1 is so good, then you can also say
My
Flash 1 is good.
objective is as
the D-
combined.
the DC
चलो
fans
ठीक है.
named only Marvel
Penguin,
shows.
Daredevil,
But then
What If
it is
नहीं
but then it is unfair to talk about shows like Peacemaker and Penguin which
अरे
only
यार
have one season.
अनफेयर क्यों कर रहा है तू इसमें इतना इतना रिजेक्ट क्यों हो रहा है आई जस्ट एज अ होल व्हाट दैट प्रॉपर्टी मींस टू यू
अरे
यू
बाप रे,
थिंक हाउ
होल ही नहीं है
कंसिस्टेंट इट इज
Penguin 1
तो
season है, होल
पेंगुइन का
है
एक ही है क्या पता लिमिटेड सीरीज हो क्या पता सीजन 2 हो ही ना तो व्हाट डज इट मैटर आई एम सेइंग एज अ होल पैकेज like as a flash whole package season 1 is amazing but it's just a downhill from there so I'll never consider it one of the
No,
best show
first 3 seasons are good यार. मैं तो तीन तक कहता हूँ अच्छा है.
3
It
okay
was so fun यार. I am the future, comma Flash.
मैं जब भी वो देखता हूँ ना मुझे वो मीम की याद आती है द फ्यूचर इज नाउ ओल्ड मैन
okay Nolan was saying something Nolan
I just wanted to point out that the DC fan named all Marvel shows only.
Yeah, because DC के इतने shows आए नहीं है ना.
Penguin, नहीं, he said Penguin. He said
अच्छे.
Dude, DC has so many shows, man.
अगर animated बात करें तो फिर of course it would be
Overall.
Batman the animated series at number 1 then for me. अगर animated को भी count करना
Forget
है तो.
animated, even live action is there. There's so many
Live action में just Penguin number 1 पे मेरे भाई. क्या बोलूँ और?
okay
After that, you named all
I
Marvel
think
shows only.
now it's
तो
time
अब
to get
जितने
to
अब या फिर Titans is not that good of a show और
Agatha
Flash का
all along
Gotham
it was
is
actually
there,
Billy all
Smallville
along
is
but
there,
What about
Sandman
Arrow?
is there.
Arrow भी तो अच्छा था.
nah.
Arrow first 2 seasons was amazing. After that,
Yeah,
it
so
was-
अब वही बात है ना वैसे सीजन
Dude,
अब
every
फिर
DC
नोने आपका
TV
अपने फिल्टर्स
show
लेके आ रहे हैं नोन एज कमिंग इज
every DC TV show has gone down. There's like even Superman Lois is the best DC TV show. Like the CW verse,
CW
best show is Superman Lois easily without doubt. But
And
would I?
that is falling down.
No. That is
No, it's
actually going
going-
up. The last season is actually taking it more high. Like the last episode of
Okay, will you
episode-
keep Superman Lois above She-Hulk?
Yes,
of course
any
Easy.
day.
नोना का नहीं बताओ ना.
I said I like She-Hulk more than you guys liked it. If you guys rated 1, I rated
we are at
3.
-1. We are at
Yeah, so
-1.
it's
Are we at zero?
plus 1.
Zero.
It's plus
Zero.
1. No,
it's
plus
zero
1.
no, it's zero no
It's
ना
zero,
decimal
No,
zero
minus one is
अगर
fine.
माइनस 1 के आगे प्लस 1 करेंगे तो जीरो हो
Okay,
जाता है ना
I think now we gave Sahil a chance to talk because you're talking about Agatha all along.
yeah let's start from Agatha all along
I also want to know your thought because you saw it all together.
You mean it was Tommy all along.
Or
Exactly.
Billy all
I was
along.
just gonna say that it was teen all along. That should be the name.
Billy,
of the
Billy.
show.
It's Tommy is a brother.
Oh shit.
William then.
Teen. I was calling it Teen because that's what everyone knew his name as, right? Teen all along. Oh, my
Continue.
favorite joke when Agatha calls him teenager and he's like, "Ooh, full names." I really like that joke.
There are
It's
a lot of these quirky jokes in there.
very good
throughout.
joke. Teenager
There's
was a
one
very-
right about this. What's that?
you guys I have to go I'll take a leave bye bye guys thank you so much
Black signal on
Have
है,
fun.
No worries.
Black signal on हो गया दिल्ली में
Hey, Stagnation, don't worry. You can always rewatch it. But we are talking about Agatha now. We finished Penguin.
Uh,
Go.
the last
Sahil.
split-
Bye bye.
okay bye
Why no? Start talking.
Oh. Okay, I definitely love the show. I think it started very slow for me. But obviously, first condition is like something to mention is that I did watch everything in one go. I watched 2 episodes every single day, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and like I watched 3 episodes yesterday. And I'm glad I did that. I don't know. I don't think so. I could have watched this the way I watched WandaVision and the other shows like Loki and everything because all these episodes, like all these episodes, they end with a cliffhanger, and I cannot wait for a week. I realized after watching this show. I somehow did watch them when I was watching WandaVision every week. But yeah, okay, glad I watched it like back to back, and this was very convenient. Thank you so much for Rohit for sending me all the shows with subtitles.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
yeah,
I don't know what that means though, but okay. Let's not talk more about that.
okay. And but yeah, I had only one complaint from the show was that it was not an Agatha all along show. It like there were there were episodes and episodes in which we barely saw Agatha. There were like many episodes. Even like I'm talking about the first 6 episodes also. Like I know the last 4 episodes were all like given to one character, obviously, uh, and like the last one being to Agatha. But even that episode also, we saw a lot of Tommy. Sorry, we saw a lot of Billy. We saw a lot of Death and everyone. But yeah, it didn't feel like an Agatha all along show. It was like a very show about all these four, five witches, uh, and which is good in a way because I got to know a lot about other characters as well. Um, and yeah, that was good. But yeah, Teen was definitely my favorite character of the show. Uh, in many scenes, got a sense of Tom Holland from him for some reason. Like there was this one shot I remember. I don't know which episode was that, but there was this one shot. It felt exactly same as the Far From Home scene in which he's almost like defeated by Mysterio, and he's talking to Happy in the
Yeah,
plane. And that it was exactly the same shot. So it felt it was Tom Holland, and I felt even he was acting also better than Tom Holland in whatever I've seen Tom Holland doing in the uh, Spider-Man trilogy series. And but yeah, I loved his character, loved his character arc. The surprise and the twist was very good, I believe, and that's why like the
Did you
surprise
know?
literally
Did you know about him being Billy?
I had no
that
idea.
I had a
I had
bit
no
of an idea of
theories.
it.
The moment the
I had
crown
an I
appeared, it was obvious.
I
Yeah, the
actually
crown was
honestly
getting
didn't know what that crown meant. Like, I
no
had to go to
crown. I
New
was new
Rockstar.
because in the Halloween episode of WandaVision, he had that whole look.
No, but it was so obvious. Like the crown had the same pattern as Wanda's crown. Only thing it was purple.
Like when she
Yeah,
says your mother, right? Your first thing is that, of course, it's Wanda.
yeah,
Mother, who
obviously.
else mother?
But the
So
main task was that in the Halloween episode of WandaVision, he was wearing the same look. So at that time, I knew, oh, okay, it is definitely Billy
so
only.
they are actually calling this like like a trilogy where WandaVision, Agatha, and White Vision story, whatever they're calling it, Vision Quest or whatever.
Might
It's
be.
gonna be a
Yeah.
trilogy. All three are gonna be connected, like the core, same core.
Okay, makes sense.
So let's see
Also,
how
I
that
like
goes.
this part also that this entire episode was in the basement of Agatha.
Yeah.
So the whole logic of hey, why is Wanda not coming? Why this guy is not coming? Why this Avengers not coming? That question was out of the
Not
picture.
just basement, but
See,
it's
how
all
would he
created
come?
in his
It
mind.
was
Okay,
supposed to be
because
in
of Billy.
another dimension, right? Even if it was
Exactly.
real, we
Yeah, yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
care.
So it was good in that sense, but yeah, and that's why like the twist exactly literally means that it was Billy all along. It was not
Exactly.
Agatha all along. Agatha was not in the whole like she was not doing anything if you think about it. If she was just reacting to things which were happening to her, and Billy was doing everything. So it was
Yeah.
Billy all along,
You
definitely.
know, I
And
cannot wait to see the actor in live action whenever, like live action as in the movies,
like in the
when
movies
we
and all that.
get to
Yeah,
see him.
yeah,
Yeah, he was really
definitely.
good. He
But he
was
was
really
so
good.
good. His acting was good. His character was good, and all the different looks he was going into, and
Everyone,
those
like
all the
costume
characters,
wise,
yeah,
a lot
costume
of
wise,
sets were practical. You know, in the
yeah,
woods when they
exactly,
were going road on the
yeah,
road, it's a lot of
definitely,
practical
yeah,
sets they used.
yeah. And they
Even
were
like
still sticking to their character. They were still sticking to the character even if their look was changing. That was very smart. That was very difficult, I believe, like from the point of view of an actor. So that impressed me a lot. And I believe like once they started going to like different houses, right? That it did become an interesting show, and it did have that
It
vibe
kind
for
of
all.
became the WandaVision thing, right? Like every episode is different themed in a
Kind of,
sense.
yes.
Did you
But they
see
were
that
still
coming? That
the
twist
same.
coming? Where
The
that
last twist.
it was all his mind.
No, no.
The note
I
doesn't
had a
exist.
So what happened was I got a hint when when Billy comes from his bar mitzvah and he says that I want to go to my room, and then I saw that then all the references are there. So I thought at that time maybe it is that case, but in the next episode they did not clear that. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. But then in the last episode they cleared out it was because of that thing. So they kind of like twisted me twice because they gave a hint of it, but then they did not address it for the next two episodes.
What was your
Yeah.
standout episode, Sahil?
Oh,
The
seven.
Billy episode, episode
Yeah.
6, Billy episode. Yes,
Mine was
6 and 7.
seven.
Yes,
For
The
me,
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole time, the whole time thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
6 and
mine
7 both
mine
were
was
great.
the reveal that the episode where they showed her backstory, Agatha's backstory. They revealed that she
Oh,
only
the
came,
last
yeah, she came up
the
with
Last
the
last
episode.
episode,
plan
right?
and all. Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
that
I
was
like that.
very obvious actually. But 6 and 7 were too good. I mean, just like how Marvel shows are like the third or fourth last episode are always the
Like I
mind
love the
bending.
how seventh was so character heavy, but there's so much
Yeah.
screenplay intelligence in that.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
how
Yes.
you're telling, how you're unfolding it all, and you feel for that character, and when she dies, it gives an epic death. Like so many
And
things come as
also
success.
kind of other than Agatha, all were the heroes. You feel good about
Yeah.
you want to root for everyone else other than Agatha, and obviously Death as well. But all the other three, four witches or like whoever, like Billy and all, they
Even
all
feel
were very
why I'm
likable
getting
characters.
invested, and there's no
Yeah,
spin-off
they were
of these
likable
characters
characters.
now.
Yes,
You
yes,
know.
yes.
For me, it
And
was the
trust me,
tarot episode. You remember the tarot episode?
yes, the one
Where,
with the swords.
yeah, the way they were jumping time, right? They were
Yeah,
using
that's what
time.
I'm saying. No,
That's what we're
seventh
saying.
episode.
Episode 7.
Seventh.
That's what we're
That
saying.
was episode 7.
Yeah, the
7,
time
yep.
jump, right? The time
Yeah, time
she's
jump. Yeah.
going back and forth and all.
Is
I love
it?
that episode ends with her sitting with her whatever master and all, you know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of a circle, you know, it never ends. It just keeps going on with her. That's amazing.
Was there a reference to time slipping for this? Is it supposed to be similar to time slipping or
No, no,
what it
it's
is?
like she's getting her wherever she's present
Her
in the
consciousness
time,
is
her
But
moving.
time
conscious
slipping
is
also,
jumping.
if you remember in Loki, in time slipping, when he was able to control time slipping, he was able to do this only. He was able to transfer his
No, no,
consciousness
no, no,
only
no.
to
Time
this.
slipping is that he's when he slips to some other time, he's not there present.
Yeah, his body only moves.
Oh
Here, her
yeah,
body is present, it's just mind is going. So the mind is like 80-year-old, but that mind is going to the kid when she's just 10 year
I'm
old.
wondering, have we seen this
Uh,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
other
Days of
no,
novels?
Future Past. Days
no,
of
no,
Future.
I don't know.
Days of
no, no,
Future Past. Yeah.
she's not 80 years old. She's more than 200 years
No,
old.
no. I'm saying
400.
whatever age it is,
Centuries.
Yeah,
Many centuries. Probably 400, probably.
I said
but
more
that's
than 200.
Yeah.
but
Everything more than 5 years also.
The witches
but you know, I
don't-
like that even the concept of death and like they didn't overdid anything.
You know what? I did not like Aubrey
Arey,
Plaza's
no,
character,
you know who would have
acting. She
been
was
there?
so bad.
No, who
I
would
wish
have been
we
there?
could have had someone
I
It
else.
would
don't
have
know.
been a great crossover. They should have made the actress who plays Vanessa Death. Because in the comics, Deadpool falls in love with Death.
Yes,
That would
yes.
have been an
Oh,
amazing
that would have been
crossover.
good. That would have been very good. Yeah, good. But Aubrey Plaza, I did not like her at all. She
I
was the
actually
only
liked. I
non-
actually liked her performance.
I
I
really
actually,
liked her.
man, algorithm is just pushing her videos to me, like interviews and this and that, and I'm like,
Oh, oh,
The thing
oh,
is, so the issue with her is that she has only one kind of acting, like
yeah.
technique and all
yeah,
that.
she has this, yeah.
She- Yeah, and she
She's
was
like
doing the
that
same thing here
Wednesday
also.
actress, just Jenna
No,
Yeah,
Ortega,
Wednesday,
whatever.
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega.
They're
But
very, you know, what do you say, straight
Arsenic
face
also.
and
Very nonchalant.
Arsenic is also, she's this only.
Jenna Ortega's is a very good actress.
Yeah,
That
she
is
is,
only
yes.
her character. That what you're talking is only her
Wednesday.
Wednesday character. Watch her
Yes,
other
yeah.
shows. She acts very differently.
Her character in You is very interesting. Like she's very fiery and all that in that, but
Yeah,
she's good in that.
and what about her Disney acting? Her Disney acting is completely
Oh yeah,
opposite.
this is completely opposite. Yeah. It's very anti Wednesday. But Aubrey Plaza
Yeah.
is just Aubrey Plaza
Yeah.
every single time.
Yeah,
And
and
in this show, I wanted something different from her. I was okay with few of the quirks, but in the last few episodes, she was just playing Aubrey Plaza, and that was very very irritating to me.
I really like the last two episodes with her death when she reveals her death and
It's
all those
the point
moments.
is you were not scared of her because you know that like she has been so consistent with whatever she was doing.
Like I've not seen her other performances, so maybe it was new to me. so it didn't. I didn't
Okay,
mind it.
maybe good for you, but for us, it was like the same old thing. And for this show, the demand was to do something different also. And I wish they could have shown a bit more on her romance part with Agatha, that why she was
There are a
so
lot of people said that they didn't reveal much.
yeah, they weren't
WandaVision is not
good at
handling
doing that.
Vision show. Okay, so different team is handling that.
Though different teams handled Doctor Strange 2 and WandaVision also, so it's okay
Dude,
for them.
literally the writers of Doctor Strange 2 didn't watch WandaVision. Like
Yeah,
it's like literally out now as
not
a
what
like
exactly.
that
Yeah,
feels so stupid. But coming to the show as a whole, like I think they got so many things right. Like it's so character
yeah,
focused,
yeah.
no unnecessary connection, forced connection to the main MCU or wait, kind of like what She-Hulk you say you did right. Like it kind of made fun of the whole legacy of
Yeah.
MCU. They didn't do all
Good,
that, and
good, Nona.
they stuck to the whole magic thing and
Yeah.
what they are and all of
Also,
the
if I
thing.
could say, I mean, if you talk about the woke and all that, the feminism and all that, this is what She-Hulk thinks it is for
That,
Agatha all along.
that's what
They
I've been
feel that they
saying.
did this.
I who
Billy is
shared
like
that?
Billy is probably like the only woke character that did not ruin the show.
Yeah.
It was
And
genuine, right? It didn't
this is
Yeah.
steal in
what
your
you need.
face.
This is what you need to make. I mean, like you should not. It should not be in your face if you actually
Yeah.
want to
Yeah,
make
see,
it full
it
work.
it was subtle. Like they did it. We could see that they did it,
They
but they were
literally,
not forcing it in our
have
face.
they literally had five male, sorry, like five female characters in every episode, and it's okay. Nobody's
Yeah.
complaining complaining
Yeah.
that it is not balanced. It does not have male characters and all that. Nobody's complaining because
Yeah.
they're not talking about it. Ki, hey, we are
Yeah.
women, we are women. No, they're talking about they are witches because they are witches. Simple,
I
full
love how
stop.
the older one is like always complaining that
The,
how witches
yeah, the
thing has
stereotype.
become
Yeah, yeah.
stereotypes. That was
Very
very
good.
Yeah,
funny.
but it wasn't
That's
forced, right? Like she
Yeah.
made the joke once or
Yes.
twice.
And
It
that's what I'm
wasn't.
saying. You witch, act like a witch. Full stop. Don't be like, okay, I want to do feminism also. I want to do woke shit also. I want to do this also. No, you are not that. You are a witch. Just be like a witch.
Like
Simple.
Agatha even like ruined the other one's life, right? That she binded her in
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Yeah.
last.
And that's what it was not like, okay, oh, you know what, men are like that. You are witches. Just do witch stuff. Simple.
There's also this thing that people said, who's the father of the child?
Doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
So someone's saying maybe it's death only, and like, but they didn't clarify, so it's okay. It's better to have open it
Yeah, it's
and
okay.
instead of give a
It's
reason.
okay to keep it open. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
after
like
seeing
there's no need to like have a dialogue on it. You know what? Why does a father? Why do we even need to have a father? There's like things like that and all that. Which other
Pamela is
shows?
really
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Sam
I
Raimi
mean,
didn't watch the movie. Okay.
I saw death and I was like, I get you, Thanos. I get you, comic accurate Thanos. Like,
I was wondering, like, if will she show up again as Death in some other way or
But
form?
Thanos is
Like
already dead.
people
But
were
we have
saying that
spoken
she
this now.
showed up when Tony Stark died, so to kind of take him away. So that would be
when
like cool idea.
For that, they have to get Robert Downey Jr. again.
Oh, that is separate thing. Logistically not possible. I don't think even I want to see that scene, but the concept in my imagination, like, cool. She showed up every death we saw, like not Scarlet Witch, Scarlett Johansson's character, Black Widow, when she falls down, like death
Yeah.
shows up there. So I'm like, what confusion Marvel has done, right? So with Moon Knight, we have another realm. With Wakanda, we have another realm. So they are different realms. Then with Shang-Chi, different realm. Then there are these Eternals. Then there are these,
No, but
Celestials. Like, what is the power thing? What's like?
in the comics they have solved it. Like there's like a council where all the gods meet.
That's what you saw in Thor Thunder, right? Love and
Yeah.
Thunder.
Yeah, that's what.
No, but who is superior to whom? Like,
The
is
gods
the
cannot.
realm, these
No,
realms,
no.
They will
like, is
So
Death superior to Celestial?
change.
Like, when a Celestial dies, does Death shows up? That's what I'm asking you. Like, what is the
And things like this keep on changing, like depending upon which realm is above which realm, right?
So basically
Like
the
for a lot of time for Earth, the Thor people were the higher people, right?
no
yeah?
But
so
now they are
so
not.
if you see the comic book hierarchy, the gods all exist on a one level, and like when the gods die, they don't go anywhere, so death can't take them anywhere. They just cease to exist.
Yeah.
But is a celestial a god?
Celestial is above a god.
They're more like creators.
Yeah, so gods fall below celestials.
Yes.
Celestials are above gods. Above the celestials are like the cosmic entities, like eternity, the beyonder. Um,
The
what's his
Watcher.
name? No, the
Watcher
watchers are
is even
true.
above.
That's what
Watchers
I'm
are
saying.
like
No,
the
because
Yeah,
Watcher.
no, but
Watcher
the
is not
watcher is
above.
not
Watcher
one
is
person.
outside.
See,
Watcher
Watcher
is
is not
not
Celest.
above. Is
outside.
No,
outside.
but
But so
Celestial doesn't know there's a multiverse, right?
no,
So that
they
means Watcher is
know.
No,
above
No,
Celestial.
dude,
no,
Celestials
no, no.
know that there are
Celestial knows.
multiverses. Celestials are the one that go
So in
creating
every
universes.
world there is a Celestial, right? So
No,
that.
Celestials are common. They travel between the multiverse and create new universes.
Universes and new
Oh, I didn't know
worlds and
that.
whatever. Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
didn't
what
know
they
that.
are.
So above the Celestials exist cosmic entities. These are entities that exist in one entity across the multiverse, like eternity, the beyonder, the one above all. They are singular entities, and in some storylines they say even Galactus is like that.
So
Yeah.
Loki,
Next,
god of stories, is below everyone, like Celestial and all of those people.
He's a god.
Loki, he's a god now. No, no,
So
but Loki now he's I think above
No,
even Celestial kind of, or maybe
I
he's at
think
the level of Celestials. Level of Celestials because
so if
now
if
he's able to
if
manage
there is a
all the universes.
character, if there is a character like Doom destroying multiverses, wouldn't Celestials come into the action like, okay, we have to stop this guy?
no, they don't care. Like, cause he's
He will.
still insignificant to them, right?
They're destroying multiverse. That
No,
He's not killing
Celestials will
them,
come.
right?
Celestials will come at Doctor Doom when
dude,
he sits back.
Celestial's name is Celest, like a planet. Like, why they know about multiverse? Like, it's like it weird. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, yeah,
Celestials are above multiverses
yeah.
also.
So
No,
basically,
no,
in the
Celestials know about multiverses. They are
yeah,
a
they
part of the
travel.
But
multiverse.
every
They travel.
every verse has a celestial, right? Because every
No,
Earth is a celestial, basically.
Every Earth,
Celestials
every
are Nexus beings.
yeah.
Like,
so basically, the origin of Null is the Celestials came into the empty universe and started creating planets. That's what woke him up, and he started killing Celestials.
So Null can kill celestials.
Yeah.
So is Null above out of multiverse?
Null is
Even
again
Null is
another
also a singular.
Null is a cosmic being, and he exists.
Even
There's
Null
only
is
one
a
Null.
singular.
There is
Yes,
only
there's only
one
one
Null.
Null.
There's only one celestial.
No,
No,
there
there
are
are
They
many
are,
celestials, but
yep,
one type
but
of
they are
red celestial we saw in Eternals is
yeah,
there's only one in the whole
one version
multiverse.
of him. Yeah.
Okay.
yep.
Okay, got it. Coming back to Agatha, thank you for clarifying that. But coming back to Agatha, now Agatha is also in What If, so that's cool. Yeah, I didn't recognize her though. But Catherine Han, dude, she's so good.
But
I
very
loved her.
small character. Like
As
very
in
like small role and all that.
what?
As I said, it was Billy all along.
Yeah, but she was dude
The
present.
show.
She was
She
present
was there,
all
she was going
along. But
out. That's what I felt. She was going in. But yeah, her acting
I
was very
loved
good.
her. I loved the last. Okay, first
Actor.
thing I liked about this is that they didn't follow the typical trope of finale. You know, even the we
Yeah.
got episode 8, we
You know
got
what
kind of a finale
I
feel.
felt the episode 8 was the finale of a average MCU show. Right?
I felt Agatha all
Like the
along was
villain
like a
comes,
heist
the hero
movie.
comes, and the hero dies or the villain dies. Like that happened in episode 8, not in 9.
Yeah.
I felt Agatha all along was like a heist movie almost. You know, it kind of reminded me of that trope. Like
No, it
there's
was
a
more
gang.
like a
It felt like
mystery.
Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. It
Arey,
felt
arey,
like
Wizard
Wizard
of
of Oz.
Oz.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
it is.
basically a
Wizard of the Oz
like
is
a
up. Yeah,
ये तो
like
पूरा
I mean,
is inspired
I
by
mean,
that.
we see Agatha as the
Agatha says
cricketer.
that she was they inspired on her.
Yeah,
Even
Yeah,
her.
dude, and you saw that clipping that she was there in that time and at Titanic and all of that. That was
yeah.
cool.
That was so cool.
Yes. That was so
I
cool.
like
Yeah.
that part. But I love the finale, man. Like I love the fact that it's so different. I know it's very slow in a sense of in the finale,
No, I
Uh,
liked it, man.
I
I
loved it.
And
I
e-
liked.
and even the transition of like for the season two was very good. The key, okay, let's go and find Tommy.
Yeah,
That's a very
yeah.
good way to end the show. It was not like a very desperate attempt. Ki, hey, you know what? We don't know
It's not a
what's going
cliffhanger.
around.
It's like let's
It's not a
go. Yeah,
cliffhanger,
let's
but
continue the journey.
it is also not that we don't know where we will take it. It was not that the
Yeah,
way we most shows are. Ki, we can do anything from here. It was very specific. Ki, we are gonna find Tommy now. Full stop.
yeah. But
So
even the
Kim
whole
was
part that she created this, the roads, the road and all, just to take everyone's power.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
yeah.
but that's the thing, right? She didn't created it. Well, it was like a son song that her
yeah,
son came up with, and then she corrupted it.
Yeah.
like those emotional, like she says right at the end that I cannot face him.
Yeah,
I
because
cannot look him in the eye.
yeah,
That's why she's a ghost now. And I think she said to death, right? Like I don't want to see you when I die. That's why she's a ghost now. So because death didn't take her away.
mm.
So like all these things I really liked. Very very
Like,
you know.
and then when she becomes
Uh,
a ghost, she actually becomes like comic accurate, like with that
yeah.
blouse and the
I
white
heard
hair.
there's a storyline where as a ghost, Agatha, she's with Wanda on a
Yeah,
journey.
she
Like
trains Wanda.
Yeah, she is Wanda. Yeah. Yes. It
now
was
they
nice.
are saying that they're developing a Wanda
Oh, by
story
the way,
movie.
there is no Mephisto thing. Like there was just one reference of
I think
Mephisto. That's what
just for the new Rockstar guy they did
for
it.
the fans and all. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They
Mephisto is casted in this Ironheart though.
yeah,
What?
yeah.
I am not
Are
Mephisto.
the actor, what's his Baron Cohen Baron?
Sacha Baron
Uh,
Cohen, yeah, Sacha
yeah, he's
Baron Cohen.
casted as
Yeah, he was
Mephisto in
cast as
Borat.
Ironheart.
Mephisto.
Yeah,
Borat.
he's casted as
Borat.
Mephisto in
But
Ironheart.
Ironheart and Mephisto, like what is
I
the
think there is
link
a
of
connection with the
There
storyline.
is like a
I think it's gonna
there's
be
like a
something like
conflict between
tech versus
magic and
magic. Yeah.
I was thinking it's maybe something like Iron Man 2. No, Iron Man 3 with
three?
No,
Ben
Oh,
Kingsley's
oh,
I,
oh.
character.
Iron Man 3 was like what do you
Mandarin,
call it?
no?
A tease. Iron Man 3 was
The greatest movie of all time. Yes.
the
Correct.
greatest cop out of all times.
Greatest movie of all time.
Cop out.
Rohit. We have Rohit with us.
Greatest cop out.
You remember, right? He defended it.
I
Rohit.
will I will
He can
defend
still
Iron-
defend it.
The
He can still
trailer
defend it.
set
I
up
will
the
defend Iron
Mandarin.
Man to the end.
The trailer set up the Mandarin so hard, and then it was such a cop out. Like,
I actually have seen saw Mandarin in that Iron Man TV show used to come. Not TV show, as
yeah,
in
exactly,
animated.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. With the
So I
Chinese
Animated show.
show.
remembered. I remember. I
Yeah,
knew. I watched those episodes and all.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. When
So
I
I was
saw the
expecting
trailer,
that.
I remembered him only. Even I thought it was gonna be that.
And in that, it was his friend. No, that Mandarin was his friend, and
Yeah.
they all
No,
are
no.
now.
In the animated series, they made everyone like teenagers and all, like, and they were all
Yeah.
friends and all.
There was this one episode where 10th generation of Tony Stark
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
back
yeah,
to kill him, and then over the time he realizes that it was him only who started the whole thing, so he kills
yeah.
himself.
Arno
So
Stark
that
or something.
yeah, something like that. It's really cool. But
It was
I think the biggest surprise definitely a sleeper hit for Marvel because I have not seen any like there was this article saying it is the most gayest show. I'm like, what does it matter?
Which one?
For Agatha, the
mean,
most
Nah,
gayest Marvel show.
very
Like
good.
someone was like, I'm like, okay.
It is the least gay show.
Like even if it's gay, like what does it matter?
matlab
It
it's
is
why,
just
why
gay.
is that a negative term
But
for the?
what's important is they didn't shove it in our face.
Yeah, it's like
no, matlab,
no. I'm
don't
saying what is why is this a negative term?
Yeah.
Is it even if they are gay in this? Like what does it matter? I'm watching for the
I
story.
mean, people just want to latch on to these buzzwords and like write an article. That's how journalists are at least trained nowadays. Journalism is dead, as we know it.
But overall, I really enjoyed it. I like how consistent it was, how surprising it was, how refreshing it was. It didn't follow the typical route, and it didn't change the character. She is the villain, and there is a bit of change for her storyline. Like she died, so basically her character is over, but it's just a journey she's on now.
Go
I
through the
love Shelley's
comments.
comment.
Go through the comments.
I love Shelley's
Oh, I
comment.
missed a lot. Shrikesh says actually ending raised more questions, and that's good, right?
That's the point.
Even Peters was great. Yeah, that small role he had. Mephisto in Ironheart.
Ah,
Okay,
this.
MCU is putting out 9 things next year, and one of them are called Blade.
See the reply. Next comment.
Yeah,
Next comment.
like Blade said, right, in Deadpool
Just
that
like
there's
Wesley
only
Snipes said in TV Wolverine, there's
yeah,
only one
exactly.
Blade. Nice. But even Blade, yeah, it's okay. I was talking to Varun that day that let them take their time. Like, don't rush and
No,
make something
but
bad.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried about this. When Marvel tends to put up too many things in one year, shit hits the fan.
See, Cap 4,
Uh,
Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, three movies.
yeah, and what?
Ironheart, What If? No, What If's coming this year. Ironheart, Zombies. Uh, one more show is coming. What other show is
Daredevil.
coming?
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Gone.
Daredevil.
Hmm.
So it's very different. Like it's not. I think
I
nine
don't
things are
know.
not very same. So Daredevil is totally separate.
No, but
Zombies is totally separate. Ironheart maybe okay new show. Let's see how that works out.
I mean,
And the three movies are
even another show is coming, Eyes of Wakanda.
yeah, it's animated. So
no, but
again, very different.
when Marvel tries to put too many things out at once, no, the quality control goes down.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No, it's not all the same like how first year
I
WandaVision,
mean,
Falcon, all the in the MCU main timeline, everything was happening. So it felt
yeah,
confusing. Here it's like Wakanda show is basically the past of Wakanda.
yeah.
Only thing is Ironheart, where the story goes forward.
But what about Thunder? Won't Thunderbolts and Captain America be connected? It's supposed to be connected, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's why they're coming in 2 months gap, I think. No, Feb and then May. Uh, it's like yeah, that's fine. No? One
Feb में
connection.
Captain America
Fantastic
है.
Four again is totally different.
Yeah.
It's a different storyline only. So
Feb में Captain America आ रहा है, right?
yeah, I think on that let's move on to the all the new trailers that came out. Any thoughts? Hey, what is that Wonder Man? I have no
Uh,
idea about that.
I
It looks
don't. I don't.
interesting. Like
Wonder
they
Man, I
they
think.
have Ben Kingsley's character in it.
Yeah. I don't know enough about Wonder Man, but the guy who's playing him, Jan Abdul Martel, I think he also played.
Black Manta. Black
Yeah, he
Manta, and he was there in the this
Watchmen
thing.
show.
Yeah, Watchmen show.
He played Doctor Manhattan to perfection. You know, so he's a very good actor actually. So I'm very hyped. He has a weekend ka look in the in the show. He's wearing the red coat and the sunglasses from After Hours, and somebody even
Man,
tweeted
even that show is so good.
which
That
one?
I'll keep it my top
Which
one,
one?
two only.
Which
Watchmen,
one?
right?
Watchmen.
Watchmen is amazing,
I don't.
amazing.
So
I
good.
don't. I don't like the entire Watchmen franchise only. Like I don't like the story.
Bruh, that's a skill issue, man.
Personal opinion.
uh, Cap 4 trailer look cool. People are saying
No,
people are not confident about it.
I don't like the CGI, man. The Red Hulk CGI does. It feels off compared to regular Hulk CGI. The Red Hulk CGI
We all
something
have
off.
our. We can say we all have our Iron Man threes.
No, but I've heard that they kind of hired some outside people to edit the trailer in that fashion. So it's not like that. It's like a thematic thing that they are actually the film will be like that. So like a lot of reshoots. They added a different new character into the story. Like maybe it all works out for the good, but a lot of people are not very sure about this
I
film.
think Bushmaster's character is new in the reshoots. They
Yeah,
added
Oh,
the
oh, there was like someone took a freeze frame of a guy who's like he looked bald. He was wearing a hat, and the back of his neck was green. Some people are saying the leader is going to be in the movie.
yeah, that guy is a leader. Yeah, that's I watched New Rockstar, so
So you only know that. You don't actually know who the leader is.
yeah, he says he's a villain of Captain America, and then
No, he's
he
Hulk guy.
controls
He's a Hulk
people and
villain.
all.
He's a Hulk villain.
Animated Spider-Man show is coming. At that again, a very different thing.
Mm.
These all projects were made over 2023, so a hard time to make these. Okay. Also, I can't wait for Denzel for Black. Yeah, that's what Black Panther 3 announced. Not
Who do you,
announced, but it's in work.
who do you think he's gonna play?
What do you think they're gonna pass it on to the new? Like they're gonna cast a kid who's grown up now, not grown up as an
Ah,
adult, but a teenager.
there's not enough time has passed.
I think we'll have two Black Panthers now. Might be.
But there's only one fruit, right?
अरे भाई दो बना लेंगे, ऐसा क्या है?
Is there a fruit left? She
No, no,
created
no,
a
no.
new herb, right? Technology
हाँ,
through
ये
technology.
सिंथेटिक है ना, so they
Yeah,
can make as
synthetic.
many as they want.
Yeah, now they can. Yeah, वो दिखाया है
Apparently,
end
they
में.
finished shooting Fantastic Four. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's good. Now they'll have time till
Oh,
May,
But
but
they started
what?
and
June,
they finished
July.
also. That's
Hey,
good.
read the next comment.
Fantastic Four is also releasing next year.
Yeah, array just with Superman.
Same date.
July. Yeah,
Ooh.
When
1 week difference.
when is
Whole,
Superman
which is
releasing?
coming
December.
first?
Wonder Man will be very much more meta and fourth wall breaking. Kevin from She-Hulk will be part of the show.
What?
It's about an actor trying to join Marvel Universe, but he becomes a superhero. Yeah, that's on the comics. It's a character on the comics. They confirmed leader in the movie 2 years back. Okay, sorry,
I'm out of touch, man.
really.
Just like the Phil
But
Collins.
Thunderbolts look cool, man. Like I'm looking forward to it. It looks
Yeah,
like a cool
dude.
Suicide Squad.
I saw a post on Instagram where they were like they gave Bucky his aura back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Uh,
it's being directed by, it's being helmed by the same team as Netflix's show called Beef. I don't know if you have seen it. I
yeah,
love
I've
that
seen
yeah.
show.
it.
So I'm like, and
Denzel to play a
like
villain. Probably. Let's see.
I
I
don't
like
know.
Namor.
I don't know that much about Black Panther characters, so I can't guess what he'll play.
I like Namor. I like Killmonger. So I think they have a really good streak of good villains.
yeah, Namor wasn't even a villain. He was more of an
Yeah, it was
anti.
an anti-hero. Yeah, like I think Black Panther 2 worked for me. I saw a lot of people hate it.
I
Like
really love
I
Black
didn't
Panther
like it.
too.
Yeah, even I like
I
it.
liked it.
For me,
And
that was the official
Like
comeback of
it's like
Marvel.
the limitations they had. They actually put out the best they could. Like
Yes,
what could you do in a
definitely.
situation like
and
this?
I
Your
feel it's
main
a very
actor
good
died.
story as well. I feel it's a very good story, and it's very meta in the way it's told.
VFX is very good. I mean, like technicalities of the show of the movie is also good. So like, what else can you complain for?
And I mean, they raised Shuri to such an interesting character in the
Yeah.
in just a se- in just the
Also,
Dude,
her
I
second.
love,
transition.
dude, I love the fact that in she actually sees Killmonger when she goes to the
Yeah,
film. Like, and they, of course, she couldn't see her
That was a
brother.
shock. Yeah, yeah.
No, but logistically, that's one thing. But the way they
Hmm.
put all of this into the movie, right? Like the death
Hmm.
itself into the movie and how they construct a narrative there, it's so well done.
And also, kind of give respect to Killmonger's character, which we all felt after the first movie. Also,
Yeah.
hmm.
So yeah, the release date: Superman July 11th, and Fantastic Four July 25th.
2 weeks gap. Okay.
I'm so
So
looking forward to Superman and Fantastic Four, but I'm really looking forward to Superman.
I think Fantastic Four is will be totally gonna be something different altogether from Marvel.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Something very
Superman
unique.
also has that 4050s vibe, you know, because if you have seen the sets, and Fantastic Four also has a
They are
new future.
60s. 60s. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, matlab, it's kind of like उसको एक
Arey,
movie.
what was that name, yaar, of that show? Animated show where they used to fly in a kind of a, like this.
Jetsons.
Jetsons, yeah. Kind of
Oh,
get
that's
people said it gives you
yeah.
that vibe.
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
used
yeah.
to watch it so much in my childhood, I totally
I
forgot.
saw some tweet about it. Yeah.
So that will be really cool.
Yeah, it's called retrofuturism. Uh,
Yeah.
I think both will be set in retrofuturistic
Arey,
world.
even Naruto is like that, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Retro future,
Not Naruto, Boruto.
Boruto, whatever, man. So chat, let us know. What if was really fun, dude. I was like so excited watching all those people and different storylines, and there are three watchers looking at the watcher. That's something going on there. And my theory is that what if is ending because I think we are ending the multiverse
No, no.
with the Secret
So,
Wars and all of
so
that.
I think my theory is what if it's ending because the other watchers found out that this watcher is interfering with the stories and he's not supposed to.
Oh.
That's what the in the trailer scene they're like they caught him.
No, but why the stories doesn't stop, right? He interfering is one
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, but that's the thing, right? So he's not supposed. The entire thing is like at the end of each season of What If, the Watcher comes in and like gets them together and helps them to stop like a
No, but
threat.
first time was because uh this no Ultron breaks through the
Yeah,
multiverse.
Ultron is not dead yet, right?
He's captured in that thing, no?
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Which they kind of opened right in the last
Yeah.
season
yeah. Doctor
Yeah.
with
Strange
all
absorbed them.
he has crossed all of them, kind of like placed all of those things.
Mm.
But that yeah, but I found What If really cool. That looked very interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts is acted by Beef and the Bear teams. Wow, interesting.
Like the action scene we see with all the characters in that room, like in 3 seconds you see all of their combat powers. Like
I, all except Sentry. Sentry's powers have
the
not been revealed yet.
Sentry
Sentry
is
they're
just
hiding,
bombed.
huh?
Sentry is
Yeah,
just bombed.
that's
And
literally.
the Avengers
Rohit, Beef
Tower.
and Bear are different teams, are different shows.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
Beef
Yeah,
and
no.
Bear.
Beef is the
It's
Netflix
funny.
show.
It's
Beef
funny
is
because the
The
bear है
bear has a
उसका like
beef.
Yeah.
the restaurant's name is the beef
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
no,
saying.
no.
in real life.
Beef is about beef, like two people fighting each other, like they have beef with
Huh.
each other.
No, but the bear movie, like the bear show, is shot in a restaurant, and the restaurant's name is the beef.
Thank you, Shari, for joining in again for that 10 memberships, and thank you a lot for supporting us. Have a good afternoon break. But Cap 4 is made by a guy who made Cloverfield Paradox, worst movie and writers of the Falcon and Soldier show.
Worst movie.
Again,
What?
writing was not
Wait,
bad. They had to
Writing
change the
was good.
story. They had to
they.
change the story because of pandemic. So
uh,
आई सॉ कमेंट केविन फाइगी से ब्लेड के बारे में पूछने गया था उन्होंने शक्तिमान के बारे में पूछ लिया है आई नो सम ड्रामा गोइंग ऑन शक्तिमान बट आई हैव नो आइडिया
Yeah.
व्हाट दैट मींस सो
He
एनी
came back as like the guy who originally played Shaktiman.
या
He's only making a new show with Shaktiman, like as himself only.
delusional but anyways so
Tom
guys
Cruise.
that's the end of the stream if there's anything else let us know in the chat and guys anything else anything up what's
Like,
happening let's I think the next thing we'll be doing is definitely one thing is the
Superman and
best of
Lois.
superheroes in the December end. So
Superman and
we'll
Lois.
Superman Lewis finale we'll do, and before that we'll do a wrap up of
are we
till
doing
episode
something
7.
on this? What's it called? A bear, creature commandos.
We can do discussion post it. What
So,
if will be in December? So we'll what if we'll see what we can do
creature
in
commandos
December.
is releasing together or is it releasing like
I have no
episode?
idea. Considering how Penguin came out, maybe one episode.
I hope not.
Creature Commandos release in 18 days. All right. But that's it from us, guys. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you had a good time. If you did, do like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon. If you want, you can become a member. I don't know why, but if you want, if you extra money. But
What
what are
kind
you doing? But again, thank you, and